Junction, River City, next station, stop.
You're crazy with the heat. Credit is no good for an ocean salesman. What's the matter with credit?
What? All aboard.
It's old-fashioned. Charlie, you're an Anvil salesman. Does your firm give credit? No, sir. Nor anybody else.
River City, next.
Cash for the merchandise. Cash for the button hooks. Cash for the cotton goods. Cash for the hard goods. Cash for the soft goods. Cash for the fancy goods. Cash for the noggins and the piggins and the firkins. Cash for the hog's head, cat scan demijohns. Cash for the crackers and the pickles and the fly paper.
Look, what do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get it?
What do you talk?
You can talk, you can talk. You can bicker, you can talk. You can bicker, bicker, bicker. You can talk, you can talk. You can talk, 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 talk. Bicker, bicker, bicker. You can talk all you want, but it's different than it was. No, it ain't, but you gotta know the territory. Why, it's a Model T Ford made the trouble, made the people want to go, want to get up and go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 22 miles to the county seat.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Who's gonna patronize a little bitty 2x4 pen store anymore?
What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get?
What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get?
The Model T at all, the candy at the store, the modern store, the present day store, the present day modern departmentalized grocery store.
What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get?
What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get?
You can talk, you can bicker, you can talk, you can bicker, you can talk, 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 bicker, bicker, bicker. You can talk all you want, but it's different than it was. No, it ain't, but you gotta know the territory. Why, it's a you need a biscuit making trouble. You need to put the crackers in a package in a package. But you need to put the crackers in an airtight sanitary package, made the Cracker Barrel obsolete.
Cracker Barrel went out the window, man, pouch, cup, plug, chomp by the stove. Changed the approach of a traffic salesman, made it pretty hard.
No, it didn't, but you gotta know the territory. Gone with the modest head, casket, and demijohn. Gone with the sugar barrel, pickle barrel, milk can. Gone with the tub and the pail and the tears. Ever met a fellow by the name of Hill? Hill? No. Just a minute.
Never heard of any salesman, Hill.
Now he doesn't know the territory.
What the fellow's line?
Never worries about his line. Or the Cracker Barrel being obsolete. Or the you need a biscuit in the airtight sanitary package. Or the Model T Ford. Just a minute. Never worries about his line.
Never worries about his line?
Or a doggone thing. It's just a bang beat, bell ringing, big call, great go, neck or nothing, rip roaring salesman. That's the best for Harold Hill.
Tell us, what's his line?
The fake guinea doesn't know the territory.
What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
He's a music man.
He's a what?
He's a music man, and he sells clarinets to the kids in the town with the big trombones and the rat cat drums and the big brass bands. And the piccolo uniforms too, with the shiny gold braid on the coat and the big red stripe running. Well, I don't know much about bands, but I do know you can't make a living selling big trombones. No, sir. Mandolin bass, perhaps, and here or there a juice harp. No, the fellow sells bands, boys' bands. I don't know how he does it, but he lives like a king, and he dallies and he gathers, and he plucks and he shines. And when the man dances, certainly, boys, what else? The piper pays him. Yes, sir. When the man dances, certainly, boys, what else? The piper pays him. Yes, sir. But he doesn't know the territory!
River City, we're crossing the state line into Iowa. River City, population 2,212. Cigarettes are illegal in this state. What?
All right, if you're all through, I'll tell you about this fellow, Harold Hill. You really know Harold Hill? I've never met him in my life, but I know this much. He's giving every one of us a black eye. After he works the town over, the next salesman through gets automatically tarred and feathered and rode out the city limits on a rail car. You guys think that's funny? Wait till that happens to you. Your hair never grows back. But why would he get rode out of town on a rail? Because in order to sell banishments and instruction books and uniforms, he has to teach the kids to guarantee them to play. Well, with himself as a leader and informing the kids into a band, what's wrong with that? You don't know one note from another. That's what's wrong with that. He can't tell the difference between a bass drum and pipe organ. I'll catch up with that son of a two-bit thimble rigger, and I'll squeal on him so loud. You're mad, Charlie. I'd like to be around when you catch up with that fella. Well, we won't be on this trip. Neither the great Professor Harold Hill will sell these neck-bone Hawkeyes out here. Gentlemen, you intrigue me. I think I'll have to give Iowa a try. Don't believe I caught your name. Don't believe I threw it. You know, know your son is playing for money in a pitchback suit. Listening to some big out-of-town Jasper, hearing him tell about horse race gambling. Not a wholesome trot race, no, but a race where they sat down right on a horse. Like to see some stuck-up jockey boys setting on Dan. Hatch, make your blood boil, well, I should say. Now, friends, let me tell you what I mean. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets in the table. Pockets that mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum with a capital B, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for. And all week long, your River City youth will be frittering away. See, your young men will be frittering away. Their noontime, suppertime, chore time too. Get the ball in the pocket, never mind. Dandelions pulled with the screen door patch with the beach stand pounded. Never mind pumping any water till your parents are caught in the cistern empty on a Saturday night, and that's trouble. Oh yes, you got lots and lots of trouble. I'm thinking of the kids in the knickerbocker shirt tail young boots, thinking in the pool while they're down to school. You got trouble. Folks right here in River City. Trouble with a capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for. Now I know all you folks are the right kind of parents. I'm gonna be perfectly frank. Would you like to know what kind of conversation goes on while they're loafing around the hall? They'll be trying out Evo, trying out Cubans, trying out Tay and Jermaine, like cigarette fiends, and brag, and all about how they're gonna cover up a telltale breathless sense. One fine night, they leave the pool while heading for the dance in the arm of liberty men and scarlet women and ragtime. Shameless music that'll drag your son and your daughter in the arms of a jungle. Animal instinct, mass hysteria. Friends, the eye, the brain is the devil's playground trouble.
Oh, we got trouble. Right here in River City.
Capital T, that rhymes with P, and that stands for.
That stands for.
We surely got trouble.
We surely got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here.
Gotta figure out a way to keep the young ones tomorrow after school.
Our children gonna have
Trouble.
trouble.
Mothers of River City, heed the warning before it's too late. Watch for the telltale signs of corruption. The moment your son leaves the house, does he rebuckle his knickerbockers below the knee? Is there a nicotine stain on his index finger? A dime novel hidden in the corn crib? Is he memorizing jokes out of Captain Billy's whiz bang? Are certain words creeping into his conversation? Words like swell and so's your old man. If so, my friend, you got trouble.
Oh, we got trouble. Right here in River City.
Capital T, that rhymes with P, and that stands for.
That stands for.
We surely got trouble.
We surely got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here.
Remember the Maine, Plymouth, the Rock, and the Golden.
Our children gonna have
Trouble. Oh, we got trouble. We're in terrible, terrible trouble. That game of 15 number calls the Devil's Two.
Devil's Two.
Oh yes, we got trouble, trouble, trouble.
Oh yes, we got trouble here. We got big, big trouble.
With a T.
With a capital T.
Gotta rhyme it with P.
That rhymes with P.
And that stands for.
That stands for.
Did you drop your.
No.
Didn't I beat you?
No.
I'll only be in town a short while.
Good.
Is that you, Golda?
Hello, Mama. Keep on, Amaryllis. I'll be there in a minute. Hello, Mama. Thank you. Now do your exercises. Yes, Mama.
I don't remember the library being open last week.
It was, Mama, all evening. Mama, a man with a suitcase has been following me all over town.
Oh?
No, thank you.
You know the little girl's name.
He won't say Amaryllis because of the S, because of his list. He's ashamed.
You know all about his list from Rose. Well, Monroe?
But he won't say it.
No, thank you. Amaryllis.
Amaryllis! Amaryllis! He's crying. Oh. Why does he get so mad at people just because he lives? It's not only because he lives, Amaryllis. That's just part of it. What's the other part? Never mind, dear. It's just that he never talks very much. Not even to you and your mother? No, dear. We all just have to be a little bit patient. I'm patient, even though he never talks to me. But I do him every night. I say goodnight to him on the evening star. You have to do it the very second you see it, too, or it doesn't count. Good night, my Winthrop. Good night. Sleep tight.
There, darling, don't cry. If not Winthrop, there'll be someone else.
Never! I'll end up an old maid like you! I'm sorry, Miss Marion. Can I play my cross hand piece? May I play my cross hand piece? You may. See, without a sweetheart, you have no one to say goodnight to on the evening star.
I know, Amaryllis. But for the time being, say goodnight by someone. You can put the name in when the right someone comes along.
All right. It's better than nothing.
Yes, it is. Now you can play your costume piece.
Now I may play my cross hand piece.
Sleep tight, my someone, sleep tight, my love. Our star is shining, its brightest light. Now good night, my someone, good night. Sweet dreams be yours, dearest dreams that be. Sweet dreams to carry you close to me. I wish I may and I wish I might. Now good night, my someone, good night. True love and he whispered from heart to heart. When lovers are parted this day, now I must depend on a wish and a star, as long as my heart doesn't know who you are. Sweet dreams be yours, dearest dreams that be. Sweet dreams to carry you close to me. I wish I may and I wish I might. Now good night, my someone, good
I'm sure we're all grateful to my wife, Lady McKechnie Shin, for leading the singing, and to JC's choirs for spine stereo optic slides, and to Ethel Tafelmeyer, our fine piano player,
I welcome you River citizens to the 4th of July exercises set up for the indoors here inside Madison Gymnasium to count the weather. 4 scores. The members of the school board will now present a patriotic tableau. The members of the school board will not present a patriotic tableau. Some disagreement about costumes, I suppose. Instead, the members of the local tribe of Hiawatha will present a spectacle, my wife, in which my wife will take the leading part. We'll recover. No thanks to a certain young ruffian who's a disgrace to our community. 470. What? The Payne's fireworks spectacle, last days of Pompeii, will take place, providing the rain stops by 9:30. It'll be down to Madison Picnic Park, in the far meadow, across from the pest house.
How can it be raining? Didn't the Gazette predict fair?
Sure did. That's why we're preparing for the storm.
Gazette is accurate most of the time, and you know it.
You weren't macro along in bank distance being accurate most of the time.
Order here! It's order! Order!
She never raised late again tonight.
I make her early.
Oh, she's late, all right.
She's right on time. It's rather to watch.
Will you men stop bickering in public?
All in the world I said was,
Never mind. 407!
there's a new pool table in town.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Now just a minute here.
Well, is it a pool table or isn't it?
Will you allow me to go on with the exercises?
We don't want any more exercise to this pool table matter settled.
Let's protect our children, resist sin and corruption, smite that devil, and keep our young boys pure. Friends, may I have your attention, please? Attention, please. I can deal with this troubled friends with a wave of my hand, this very hand. Please observe me if you will. I'm Professor Harold Hill, and I'm here to organize the River City Boys Band. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. Oh, think, my friends, how could any pool table ever hope to compete with a gold trombone? Rah-rah, ra-da-da-da-rah-rah. Remember, my friends, what a handful of trumpet players did to the famous fabled walls of Jericho. Oh, billiard parlor walls come tumbling down. Oh, a band don't do it, my friends. Oh, yes, I mean a boys' band. You hear me? I say River City's gotta have her boys' band, and I mean she needs it today. Well, Professor Harold Hill's on hand, and River City's gotta have her boys' band. A shirt that the Lord made full of green apples, and that band's gonna be in uniform. Johnny, Willie, Teddy, Fred. And you'll see the glitter of crashing cymbals, and you'll hear the thunder of rolling drums, the shimmer of trumpets, da-da-da! You'll feel something akin to the electric thrill I once enjoyed when Gilmore, Liberati, Pat Conway, the great creator, W.C. Handy, and John Philip Sousa all came to town on that very same historic day. 76 strong tones led the big parade, with 110 cornets right behind. They were followed by rows and rows of the finest virtuosos, the cream of every famous band. 76 strong tones of the morning sun, with 110 cornets close at hand. There were more than 1,000 reeds springing up like weeds. There were horns of every shape and kind. There were copper-bottomed timpani and horse platoons, thundering, all
moving a muscle. Never mind. I want that man's credentials. I want him tonight. Grab that lip. He almost blew up Mrs. Shit.
Thank you, Professor. Gotta make an example of the ringleader, you know. Whatever he does, the gang does.
Gee, Clyde, let me go.
You wild kid, yeah? Hang on my oldest girl last night. You wild kid, yeah? His father's from the day laborer south of town. You wild kid, yeah?
Was it tech night?
Don't you count, dick thing.
He's just walking together down the street. You and Clyde.
You watch your phraseology. I know what he's doing so my little Gracie saw you. Now, if I ever catch you near my daughter again, you'll find out here for me, so hell won't happen again. Men, I'm going to spellbinder's credentials. You be down in City Hall by 10 o'clock, mister.
Constable, I'll be responsible for the boy.
Professor, you don't know this one. He's tough. He's got a gang wing outside.
I'll be careful. Tommy, I'd like to talk to you about the band.
Gee, Professor, this little kid stuff.
I'm not talking about you being in the band. You're mechanically minded, aren't you? Ever do anything with perpetual motion?
Nearly had it a couple of times.
You did? You're my man. Do you realize no one has ever invented a music holder for a marching piccolo player? There's no place to hang the music.
Gee and Clyde, I wonder where I could give me some of that wire.
Try it in your cellar. That's where people keep wire. Oh, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
Now, Constable, I'll show you how to break up the gang. Oh, young lady. Miss, what's your name?
Sunita, I didn't have any idea she suspected me. Yes!
Do you know Tommy Gilas?
Well,
Tommy, this is Zanita. Escort the young lady home.
only accepting I'm not going home. I've got to go to the library. Yes!
Then escort the young lady home by way of the library. By way of the candy kitchen.
Yes, sir. Do I have to?
You have to.
Yes, sir.
Yes!
Now, Professor, you seem like a pretty bright young fellow. You made a couple of mistakes, though. The mayor happens to own the billiard parlor and the new pool table.
Oh. Well, what was my other mistake?
That's Anita girl. That's the mayor's oldest girl.
Oh.
Pardon me, Professor Hill, but we're going to need to see your credentials. We're the school board.
Academic certificates.
Nothing of the kind. We need letters and papers. Make him put up a bond!
What am I hearing? Say, ice cream. Ice cream.
Ice cream? But I don't sing, young man, if that's what you're...
Then talk then. Down here.
Ice cream.
Talk slow. Ice cream.
Ice cream.
See? Singing is only sustained talking. Now you say.
Ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream.
Now you say.
Ice cream.
Now you say. Mrs. Shin, from now on you will never see one of those men without the other three.
Oh, why, Professor, you're wrong. They've hated each other for over 15 years.
Ice cream! Ice cream! Ice cream!
Oh, can there be
Any sin is sincere. Where is the good in goodbye? In goodbye. Your apprehensions confuse.